Ever notice something strange? The more you give someone attention, the less they seem to value it. But the moment you step back, suddenly they start noticing you more. They check your messages, they think about you, they even miss you. That's not luck, that's psychology. And once you understand this, you stop chasing people and start attracting them. Let's be honest for a second. Most men don't fail because they're not good enough. They fail because they try too hard to be liked. Constant texting, always being available, replying within seconds, saying yes to everything. It feels right, but it kills attraction silently. Because when someone knows they can have you anytime, they stop valuing your presence. There's no tension, no curiosity, no emotional gap. And without that gap, there is nothing to miss. See, missing someone is not about how much time you spend with them. It's about how much impact you leave when you're not there. That's the shift most people never understand. You don't make someone miss you by being everywhere in their life. You make them miss you by being unforgettable in the moments you are there. Think about the people you've missed in your own life. Was it the person who texted you all day with boring conversations? Or the one who made you laugh, surprised you, made you feel something real, and then disappeared for a while? Exactly. People don't miss presence, they miss emotion. So instead of trying to talk more, start trying to mean more. When you're with her, whether it's in person or over text, make it count. Tease her a little. Say something unexpected. Make her smile in a way she didn't expect. And then, don't overstay. This is where most people go wrong. They keep talking until the energy drops. But attraction doesn't grow in long, boring conversations. It grows in short, high-impact moments that leave her wanting more. End the conversation when it's still good. Let her think, "That was fun," not, "That got boring." Because when you leave on a high note, her mind keeps replaying that feeling. And replay creates attachment. Now let's talk about something deeper: emotional imprint. Every interaction you have with her either leaves a mark or gets forgotten. If you're predictable, safe, and always the same, you don't stand out. You blend in with everyone else giving her attention. But when you're a little unpredictable, a little different, a little hard to fully figure out, you create emotional spikes. And the brain is wired to remember emotional spikes. That's why she starts thinking about you randomly. Not because you texted her 24/7, but because something about you felt different. Now here's a bold truth most people won't tell you. If she never has the chance to lose you, she will never feel the fear of missing you. Let that sink in. When you're always there, always available, always chasing, there's no risk for her. And without risk, there's no emotional investment. But when you're not always around, when your attention isn't guaranteed, she starts to notice your absence. And that absence creates value. This doesn't mean ignoring her or playing childish games. It means having a life that doesn't revolve around her. You're busy. You have goals. You have priorities. And because of that, you're not glued to your phone waiting for her reply. This alone changes everything. Because now, your attention becomes something she earns, not something you give freely. Another mistake that destroys attraction: over-explaining yourself. "Sorry, I was busy. Sorry, I couldn't reply. Sorry, I was doing this." You don't need to justify your life. When you constantly explain yourself, you subconsciously place yourself in a lower position, like you need approval. But when you stay calm and don't feel the need to explain everything, you create mystery. And mystery is powerful. Because when she doesn't know everything about you, Her mind starts filling the gaps. She wonders what you're doing, who you're with, why you're not always available. And those thoughts keep you in her head. This is where attraction quietly grows. Now let's talk about the pullback effect. This is one of the strongest psychological triggers. When you build a connection, good conversations, fun moments, emotional engagement, and then you slightly pull back, something shifts. She feels the difference. She notices your absence more than your presence. And her brain starts asking questions. Why is he not texting like before? Did something change? Is he losing interest? And just like that, she starts investing more emotionally. Not because you forced her, but because you created space for her to step in. Most people never experience this because they never step back. They keep pushing, keep chasing, keep over-giving. And in doing that, they remove the very thing that creates attraction: uncertainty. Now don't misunderstand this. This is not about manipulation. It's about balance. Too much attention kills attraction. Too little attention kills connection. The key is knowing when to give and when to step back. That's what makes someone feel your absence deeply. Now here's something even more powerful. Your life outside of her determines how much she misses you. If your life is empty, you will naturally chase her for validation. But if your life is full, goals, work, passion, growth, you don't need constant attention. And that energy shows. Confidence is not what you say, it's what you don't chase. When she sees that you're focused, driven, and not dependent on her, she starts seeing you differently. You become someone she wants to be part of, not someone who is trying to be part of her life. That shift is everything. And then comes the final piece: space. You don't need to tell her everything. You don't need to share every detail of your day. Leave some things unsaid. Let her wonder. Let her imagine. Because imagination is more powerful than reality. What she creates in her mind about you will always be stronger than what you directly show her. And that's what keeps you on her mind even when you're not there. At the end of the day, making her miss you is not about tricks or tactics. It's about becoming someone whose absence is felt. Someone who brings energy, emotion, and value, and knows when to step back. When you stop chasing, when you stop over-giving, when you start valuing your own time and attention, everything changes. She notices. She thinks about you. She feels your absence. And that's when missing you becomes natural, not forced. So instead of asking, "How do I make her miss me?" start asking, "Am I someone worth missing?" Because once you become that person, you won't have to try. If you want more content like this, real, bold, psychology-based insights that actually work in real life, hit subscribe right now. Because the next video won't just give you information. It might completely change the way people see you and the way you see yourself.